Hi guys. Please on your camera if possible. So at least I know you are listening, not sleeping. Okay, I think most of you are here. We're gonna start in a while. 13 of you. There's 2 more is not here. Okay guys, I will start. I won't wait. If not, we have no time. Okay, as usual, if you got any questions, please unmute yourself and you can just ask. Or if I need you to answer questions, you unmute yourself and you ask. If possible, on your camera, please, so I know you are listening. Okay, today we're gonna talk about principles of attacking. I will quickly go through the slides. And today we will have a few videos for you to watch also to illustrate what I'm gonna explain. Right, I'll start. Okay, good evening. Today we talk about principles of attacking. Okay, without further ado, I will straight away go into it. So these are the principles of attacking, right? Support, width, depth, mobility, penetration, creativity, and deception. Okay, as usual, regardless of whatever formation you're playing in the team, okay, these are the principles that can be used for attacking. right? You need to understand all these in order to understand how to attack. The first principle, support. What is support? Okay, of course, all of us know to support the player with the ball, right? We need to have teammates around the player with the ball to support him. Okay, but what is a good support? The angle of support, the distance of supporting, and the timing of support is very important. Okay, as you can see here, right, the yellow is the attack. Yellow is a attacking team. Here is they put wrongly. Right, yellow is the attacking team. You see how what is a good support? Okay, what they are explaining here is this guy is running, going to do an overlap, or he running towards the ball too soon. Then it's a poor support. Right, if you're running away from the defender, you create an angle. Okay, that is a good support, good distance, good angle. Same thing. Okay, why is this not good? Right, because all of them are in a straight line. Right, later on when I go back to the field, when we do possession play, okay, you will hear me explaining a lot of these that we cannot be staying in the same line. Meaning, you see, all the players, they are all at the same line. You have to create a different line, meaning you have to spread out in different angles. No one player is in the same straight line. Then you have good angles of support. Okay, so you compare this to this. This is much better to keep the ball. All right. Again here, the angle of support, right? You cannot be hiding behind the defender. You have to open up like this, good support angle. And you cannot be so near to the defender, right? You have to move away from the defender. All these you all know, but okay, we have to make this a habit every time, right? So that you all can have a better support, you can keep the ball better. All right, next, weave. Okay, what is weave? We are using the weave or the field. That means the flanks, right? Why do we need weave? Okay, why do we need weave? So that the player will spread wide, okay, and open up passing lanes. What do I mean by that? Okay, this is one of the reason. There's another reason which I will explain later. Okay, as you can see, yellow is attacking. If they create weave, they move away to the side. They create a passing lane for this guy to play forward. Okay, example, in a team play, as you can see, this yellow guy, if he open up here, this blue guy is supposed to be here, but if he open up, he play the ball, this guy will be here. The blue defender will come and defend. This guy play back, then creating a space for him to pass forward. Right? If this guy will stay inside, there won't be any passing lane created. So you must move away, so you move the defender to create passing lane. Okay, that is one of the reasons of why we need weave, why our left and right wing need to be as wide as possible, why our left and right back must be wide as possible. There's another reason. Anybody know why? Why let's say our left wing, why he must be very wide and not inside?
Can cross.
Okay, good. You must beat him, then you can cross. Right, so if you are here, what situation are you creating?
Pull the defender.
What? What is this situation?
1v1.
Correct. Okay, because you are moving away from the congested area. You see here got so many players. When you move wide, you are pulling the defender come, you can create a 1v1 situation. Okay, that's another reason why people attack from the flank. Why we don't attack from the middle? Because it's crowded. We must always play to the place that is not crowded, and we try to create 1v1 situation. Okay, good. That's another reason. Okay, what about depth? Okay, just now we talk about width. Width is the width of the field. Depth is the length of the field. We have to use the length of the field. How? Okay, so first thing, our striker should be as far away, as near as the last defender. Okay, meaning we want to stretch the last defender. Why? You compare this to this. Okay, see the difference. You see the shaded green. This is when we don't have depth. This is the only the area that we can play. If we spread out, the striker go up, winger go to the side, the central defender drop. You see how the playing area increased by so much, right? So that is the reason we must have depth. That's why I say it starts. The striker is very important. Why I always say the striker don't drop down, always stay up. Right? Who is the striker here? Raihan. Why?
Yes, coach.
Why a striker must always stay up and not drop down to the midfield?
To give more options to play the ball. Yeah.
To create depth, meaning you are the furthest player, you are the nearest player to the opponent's goal. Okay, we want a player here. If you drop, there is no one to play up here. Then you are coming down, you are congesting the area. Okay, compared to look at this. If you are up here, we got an option there. Then you can give space to other players also. Okay, so it's not only a striker that is creating that. Okay, as you can see, the defenders are also creating depth by doing what? By dropping back, creating more space. Okay, that is when we have possession. Okay, which later all these principles, okay, you will have more understanding when we combine everything. Next, very important principle, mobility. What do you know by mobility? Yes, we all know it's just, you can say, oh, coach is moving with the ball, without the ball. Yeah, we all know it's moving without the ball, but what kind of movement we are talking about? Okay, we have to move, we have to create runs. All right, we have to create runs that penetrate the defense. Okay, there's a lot of kinds of runs. Overlapping runs, diagonal runs, blindside runs, floating runs, which I will teach you in training. Okay, and you can see some of it here later on in the video. Okay, so mobility is about running into space, not only running into space. Okay, running into space is to receive the ball. Running to create space is to pull the defender away so your teammate has space. Alright, so there's two kinds of running to space, running to create space. Sorry. How do we do that? Okay, we will watch this video, then you can see. Watch this. So it's about mobility, but all these are mostly okay. They are passing and moving with mobility to score goals in the attacking third. Okay, you see, he pass, you move. They are doing a double ball pass. By the way, this guy is, if you don't know him, is Iniesta. There is nobody like him now. No more already. Very rare I see players like this. As you can see with Moretti, they only need 2 players. They beat so many, the whole defense they beat. Why? Because look at this. He passed straight away, he knows what is his next movement, and he bursts. And he pass again, straight away, he move again. Finish. 4 pass, 3, 4 pass, they beat the whole defense. Of course, you need a lot of technique to do that. Look at the striker, right? He always create the option and move. Of course, you have to be technically very good. You all want to do this. They are technically the best team, so they can do this. Okay, you can look at this. Why they can keep the ball. Right, after they pass, they will create the angles, moving away from the defender, and they know where to position themselves. Right. And that is mostly about attacking mobility. Let me go back to the slides. Okay. Okay, so that's mobility. Next. Okay, penetration. Okay. What is that? That means, okay, you know what we say by true pass, true passes. Not only playing the ball forward, but playing the ball into the areas behind the opponents. And attacking the space behind opponents to create chances to score. Okay. So penetration is not only about the passes, it's also about the player who making the penetrative runs. Okay. Without the player who is running, right, the passes will be useless. Right. Of course, the players make the run but nobody pass is also useless. So it both works together, which we will see. This is a very good example of penetrative passes that you will see. Just look at this. They will always look to pass behind the defenders. Okay, look, this is a very good pass. One pass, he beat the whole midfield. Okay, so this is to tell you all that not only dribbling. Every time you all were thinking dribbling, you can beat the defenders. No, actually the pass is more effective. One pass, a good run, you can beat the whole defense. You yourself dribble, you have to dribble 4-5 defenders. But why do that when you can just make one pass to beat all of them? Okay, so you're always looking for a true pass. This is the blind side run. Just now I'm talking about a run. Meaning the defender cannot see you are running from where. You run on his blind side.
Game part 2 is out now. 34 detailed session. This download is a must.
Alright. So this is a very important part of attacking, right, which you all must understand.
Have football.
The next one, okay, creativity and deception. Can anyone tell me what do you understand by this? Just give me an example. In the game, creativity and deception. Anyone?
The creativity on how you pass.
Okay, what is a creative pass? What do you think?
Like when you beat players.
Like actually just now, those penetrative passes, okay, you need some creativity also. You need some imagination. Right, that's why it's not everyone can make this kind of passes. You need a bit of creativity. What about deception? Anyone know? I'm not talking about passing only. Can be many things. Can be how you
Your
run,
body,
how you
your body.
dribble. Body what?
Fake the opponent.
When you're dribbling. That
Like,
can be one.
He is facing one way, but you're passing the other way.
Yeah, correct. Good. Okay, Ajay say thinking on the spot. Okay, thinking on the spot. Yeah, you need to think on the spot to know what passes you're gonna make. But what is creativity and deception is okay. So how can we improve creativity and deception? Right, you have to keep trying different skills in training, right? Because this, I can give you ideas. You can look at the videos for ideas. Okay, I can teach you in the situation what you can do, a certain situation, right? But in the game, it's all up to you. I cannot tell you exactly what to do because in a game, right, it's different. I don't know what will happen also. It's at that moment you know what happened is you use your own creativity, you make your own decision. Element of surprise is part of deception, right? Meaning people thought you want to pass to the flank, but instead you make a true pass to the striker. Okay, so it's also to do with body feinting and right. Sometimes people do no look pass or all this. It's all element of surprise. Right, you cannot let you don't want to let the opponent know what you do. Make it unpredictable for them. Or they thought you want to pass, but suddenly you dribble. That can also be okay. But all these you have to use your own creativity. I can give you a lot of ideas, but at the end of the day, take the ideas, go to the field, you have to do it yourself. Okay. So I'm gonna show you one video about creativity. About this guy, this player. At least for me, I think he's a creative player. Right? This guy, Iniesta. He can pass, he can make true passes, he can make long passes, but he can also dribble. So you don't know, sometimes you don't know what you want to do. When you thought you're going to pass, but he dribble. And he can you see, he can make this kind of pass, which I don't see many people doing that now. It's not anyhow long pass, he know what he's doing. Okay, of course you have to need very good runners up front to make the run. Then you can make this kind of pass. Now that is you will know he's going to do that. See, nobody will know he's going to do that. But it also takes understanding. With him and Messi, they have good understanding. They really know where they are. So they just need a walk pass, one touch. Next one, it will be a goal. Okay, there's so many. You can go and watch on your own. Okay, so you got, when you're free, go and watch all these videos. It will help to give you some ideas, right, about attacking. So how can we do this? In the first place, can we do it? Can we do it? What do you think?
Must practice.
But you think you can do it?
Must have the belief can do it.
You think it's possible, or what I show you is you thinking, wow, this is out of this world, I cannot do one. Even I train, I cannot do. Or it's not say undoable, it can do one if I train. Can, right?
Okay, it's doable.
It's doable. But how? Okay, I'll tell you how. Of course, we will say it's all you must do in training.
Must have good relationship with teammates.
That one, everything also you need to have good relationship, not only all these, right? Okay, first thing you must understand the principles. So you have taken your first step of doing it, right? You know all these principles, you understand it. Okay, then the next step will be improving our technique in training, right? Always the first thing I do, the first exercise I do is always technique, right? Because technique is the base of everything. If you don't have a good passing, if you don't have a good ball control, your first touch is not good, right? You cannot control a ball, you cannot give a firm pass, you cannot control a hard pass, right? You cannot move the ball freely, then you can't do all this. So first thing, you must improve your techniques, which is what we will always do in training. Second thing, we always play possession games, right? So this is what a possession game is for. To keep possession, to attack. Okay, because possession game involves all the principles. You agree? There's support, you need mobility. If we are playing a big field, even small field, you need width, you need length. Okay, you need creativity. You need penetrative passes also. If our possession game there is a end goal, okay, you need penetrative passes. And most importantly, you have to try in training. If you have any ideas, try in training. You don't be afraid of making mistakes, right? It's always okay to make mistakes in training. Training is a time for you to make mistakes. The more mistakes you make in training, the better. Why? Because you will learn. Then in the game, you don't make the same mistakes. The training, you already make the mistakes. Then you learn. Then you become better. But if you think that, oh, I know attacking, I just want to pass to the flank, I don't want, or pass to the striker, then I don't want to try anything. Okay, then you will improve. You must try. If I think that, oh, yesterday I watched this video, there's a lot of true passes, penetrative passes. Today I want to try. Right? Try. If not successful, never mind. You lose nothing. Right? But if you don't try and you don't do it, you can't do it at all. You keep trying, you make mistake, then I'm thinking, oh, this time I make mistake. Next time I don't make this pass, I try another kind of pass. Then eventually you'll get it. So important thing is you must try in training and watch your teammates, watch other professionals, watch the SPL, watch the videos, watch Spanish League, EPL, whatever. When we watch games, we just enjoy the game, but you must get some idea also when you watch matches. Right? If there's a good play that they do, you see in the match, you think to yourself, can I do that? Can I try that in training? Right? So you must always think like this. Okay. So that is about it. Very short. 30 seconds, 30 minutes. I will open up to y'all if y'all got any questions. If I were you, I should have some questions. Or some things that any principles that you don't understand, you want to clarify. If not, I will ask you a question. Let me see. Anyone? Mark, are you there?
Yes.
Do you listen to the whole lecture?
Yeah.
Name me one principle.
Creativity.
Like
Okay, what is creativity?
anyhow macam
Creative fastest lah. Two ball.
Okay, good. Han, you want to talk, right? So you name me one principle. Doesn't mean goalkeeper no need to know. No. Han, name me one. I off the slide already. Don't remember.
I can't remember.
Huh? You never
I can't
listen?
remember.
Huh?
I listen. I can't remember. Oi.
I talk so many things, you cannot remember one thing.
Depth.
Saiful say that. What is that? Johan, what is that?
Come on lah, goalkeeper.
What is depth? Depth means deep. What is deep means I support deep. Don't know. This one must go one more lesson, yeah.
How about goalkeeper?
Let me see.
Rabak lah, Ihan.
Apa?
I want to ask
Macam
Arifin.
banyak.
Arifin, name me one principle.
Support.
Support, good. What is a good support? What are the 3 factors that give you a good support?
Support means
Let him answer.
You don't go in the straight line, the same line as your teammate.
Okay, good. Some more?
Create space. What else I got? I also don't know. I don't know one.
Just now I talked about three things that will make a good support. Anyone want to help him?
Timing.
Neil say timing, very good. Timing of support. Some more? Healthy? Distance, good. Timing, distance, and one more, Alfie. Bede never listen.
Timing, distance, and
Start with A.
oh, this one I forget. Good.
Start with A. Start with A.
Alamak.
When you support, you move away from the defender. What is that? You create or what? Start with A.
Ayam.
Maybe good.
when you move away from the defender, you create a what to support. Start with letter A. Distance, timing, and angle. Jordan type already, you never see. Right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Ryan, what is a penetrative pass?
How say
To have the penetrative pass, you pass where?
in open space.
Come on, Peter Crouch.
Behind the defense line.
Good.
Yeah.
Into space, behind the defense. Okay, good. Of course, towards goal lah. Behind the defense, into space. And then, what else do you need? The pass is good already, but what another person don't need to do?
The runs.
Good
Diagonal
runners.
run, overlap runs.
Make a run into space, so penetrative runs. Okay, very good. So if you all forget, you all go and look at the slide. I will send you the slides. Then you will go and recall. Okay, so this is just principles on theory. There is many more things which we're gonna do on the training ground, which we need to train. But it will help you a
Coach,
lot.
when training start? When official training start?
Should be July. We wait. Should be July. Hopefully July. Okay, so the first step
Yeah,
is
Marvin.
to know the principles. Once you know, you'll make it easier. When we do in training, you will think back, oh, this is which principle we are working on. It will help you a lot. Okay, to be honest with you, last time I don't have all these things when I was a young player. There is no lecture, there is no theory. Only when I learned how to be a coach, then actually when I learned how to be a coach, I become a better player, but I'm not playing anymore. It's so too late. Because I know all the principles and I know what are the way to train the techniques, but then it's too late. I'm not a player already. But then when I play outside friendly game, I become a better player when I learn all this. Okay, so it will help you from your young age. You already know this. Then it will help you on the field. Right now, you may not realize it. When you play, you will all come back to you all this. All right, 2 minutes left.
Saiful, don't laugh lah, Saiful.
Right, most of you are hiding. You want to show me your face?
Chol, eh?
Any more last questions before we go? Do you all have school tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who got no school?
HBL.
Really? Study at home? Saiful, why no school?
Saiful go school
School
lah.
lah.
Step full only.
Ryan no school, right? No need go school. Poly no go school or no need? Or study at home? Huh, Ryan? No need Oh, now holiday.
He said no need. Vacation.
Good, sia.
Baik lah.
Yes. ITE on.
Vacation.
Okay. See you all tomorrow.
KKL tu.
Tomorrow.
Alright, good. See you tomorrow. Good.
Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, same time.
Abang. Alamak Saiful.
Okay, bye.
Bye, good.
Yeah, boy.
Bye,
Bye,
boys.
bye,
Bye, boys.
bye, Saiful.
Bye, boys. Bye, bot.
Yeah.
6:30 tomorrow.
Bots. Okay, good.
Ciao.
Thanks. Bye. Hello, Mark. Better go running.